Earl inspired me with his car karaoke, so in honor of Earl, I'm going to have a message to the community. Earl, why you lying? Why you always lying? Earl, why you lying? Why you always lying? You're welcome. So here's my thought for the morning, since we're driving in the morning and I have thoughts. My thought for the morning is, what did Eric Brandt and the other dude hope to accomplish in their little antics getting arrested in the courthouse? If they believed that they had a First Amendment right to film, which they don't in there, if the court says no, then no. But if they believe they did, then what they should have done was, instead of causing disturbances, disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct, whatever the hell they're going to classify it as in Colorado, instead of doing that, then why didn't they just peacefully and calmly go in and film? Because they weren't arrested for filming. They were arrested for, what was it? Eric was arrested for disturbing the peace, I think. And the other guy was arrested for, like, interfering. At least that's what it sounded like on the video of them being arrested. Somewhere around the 1 hour and 17 minute mark-ish, if I remember correctly. And, I mean, think about it. Think about how difficult it's going to be for the prosecution to show that Eric Brandt was being disruptive, was disturbing the peace. He took his shirt off. He went in there and he started yelling. Like, they're gonna play that video of those morons acting like morons, and I don't know. I guess we'll see how good Eric Brandt's high power, you know, the United States foremost civil rights attorney, I guess we'll see how well he can handle that, because that looked like some bullshit to me. Yeah, so it's just too bad that because, like, I'm like 99.9% certain that under the U.S. Constitution, I mean, there might be exceptions for state laws and state constitutions, but under the U.S. Constitution, the courts have the power to restrict filming in the courthouse, not just the courtroom. I'm 100% certain that they have the right to restrict filming in the courtroom. That I know. I'm 99% certain that they have the right to restrict filming in the courthouse. And the only way that we're going to see something definite would be if someone who does have a civil rights attorney who works closely with them challenges it without acting like a complete and utter asshole. Because I am 100% certain that the judge can require a certain level of decorum in the courthouse. So it would have been lovely to have clarification, like real on the books. There's no longer any doubt about it that whether or not you can actually film in a courthouse, so we can stop the nonsense. It would also be lovely if the post office got off its ass and arrested an auditor for violating that 39 CFR, I forget which subsection, something subsection I don't remember. But anyway, it would be lovely if the post office actually attempted to enforce it. Oh, you just want to see auditors arrested? Well, actually, I would love to see an auditor fight that to get it to a point where we can have 100% determination of whether or not that is a constitutional regulation. Without acting like an asshole, without just disturbing the peace, without violating some other local or state law, so that it would just be an enforcement of that regulation, so we would know, no matter where you are in the country, that it is or is not constitutional for the post office to restrict your right to film. And again, I'm on that one. I'm about 75% sure that that's going to be constitutional. I mean, there's a chance that it's not, but I don't. It's been so prevalent throughout other codes, like basically the same or similar language is written in the VA code. It's written in the GSA code. I mean, there's all sorts of different agencies use that language or a variation thereof. So I'm almost positive it's been enforced, but I just haven't been able to find any actual enforcement of it. So that's what we're looking for. That's what I'm looking for. And Eric didn't deliver it. Eric makes a good scene, but I still haven't seen any real change brought about by Eric's antics. And if you think porta potties in the commercial district is a worthwhile change that he's made, then congratulations. I mean, I guess reasonable minds can reasonably differ on that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and have a great morning.